Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English Easy with Podcast. I am John.
And I am Olivia. Thank you for joining us today. We are so happy you are here.
In this podcast, we have friendly and easy conversations. We speak slowly and use simple words. This helps you understand and improve your English.
Today, we have a very special and important topic. We're talking about how to self-study English and see fast results.
That is right. Many people think they need to go to an expensive school or travel to an English-speaking country to learn the language, but that is not true.
Exactly, John. You can learn English by yourself, right from your own home, and you can actually learn very fast if you do it the right way.
So, Olivia, what is the first step for people who want to self-study English?
The most important thing is to make English a part of your daily life. You do not need to study for 3 hours every day. Short, daily practice is much better.
Yes, I agree. Consistency is key. Even just 15 or 20 minutes a day can make a huge difference.
Right. For example, instead of studying English rules, just do things you already like, but do them in English.
That makes sense. Do you mean things like watching videos or listening to music?
Yes, if you like cooking, watch cooking videos on YouTube in English. If you like sports, read sports news in English.
That is a great idea. When you enjoy what you are doing, it doesn't feel like hard work. It feels fun.
Yes, and your brain remembers words much better when you are interested in the topic.
So we should practice every day, and we should use English for fun activities. What is the next tip?
Our next tip is about listening. Listening is the best way to get used to the sounds of the language. This is how babies learn to speak. They listen a lot before they say their first word.
That is so true. Listening to podcasts like this one is a perfect way to practice. You can listen while you are cleaning your house, driving your car, or going for a walk.
I do that all the time with the languages I learn. It helps you understand how words go together naturally.
But, Olivia, many self-study learners have a big problem. How do they practice speaking if they are alone?
That's a common question. You can actually practice speaking by yourself. One great way is called the shadowing technique.
Shadowing? What does that mean?
Shadowing is when you listen to an English speaker and you try to repeat what they say immediately. You copy their voice, their words, and their speed.
Ah, so like an echo. If I say, "Hello, how are you?" the learner will say, "Hello, how are you?" right after me.
Yes, exactly. This helps you improve your pronunciation. It makes your speaking sound more natural.
Are there other ways to speak alone?
Yes, you can talk to yourself. Describe what you are doing. For example, when you make breakfast, say aloud, "I am taking the eggs. Now I am cooking them. I am drinking my coffee."
It might feel a little silly at first, but it's great practice. It helps you think in English instead of translating in your head.
Thinking in English is a very important goal. When you stop translating from your own language, speaking becomes much easier and faster.
I have another question, Olivia. What about reading and writing? Are they important for fast results?
Yes, they are. Reading helps you see how sentences are built, but don't read difficult books. Read simple stories, news articles, or even social media posts in English.
And when you read, you learn new words. I think it's helpful to keep a small notebook for these new words.
That is a very good habit. When you see a new word, write it down. But don't just write the word, write the whole sentence. It helps you remember how to use it.
That is a fantastic tip. Writing the whole sentence gives you context.
Now, let's talk about writing. You do not need to write long essays. Just write a short diary every night. Write 3 sentences about what you did that day.
For example, today I went to the supermarket. The weather was very nice. I ate pizza for dinner.
Perfect. It's simple, but it forces your brain to use the words and grammar you know. Over time, you'll notice that writing gets easier.
Olivia, A lot of self-study learners feel bad when they make mistakes. What should they do?
This is my favorite piece of advice. Please do not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are your best friends.
That sounds funny. Why are mistakes our friends?
Because making a mistake means you're trying. If you never make mistakes, you're not learning anything new. Even native speakers make mistakes.
That is true. You learn from your mistakes and you become better. Don't let fear stop you from speaking.
So, if you want fast results, you really need to be brave. Speak as much as you can. Use new words, make mistakes, and laugh about them.
I love that attitude. Let's quickly review the tips we shared today for self-studying English.
First, practice every day. Even 15 minutes is good.
Second, do things you like in English. Watch videos, listen to podcasts, and read about your hobbies.
Third, try shadowing or talk to yourself to practice speaking alone.
Fourth, read simple texts and write a few sentences every day.
And finally, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Be brave and enjoy the process.
These are wonderful tips. I'm sure our listeners will see fast results if they follow this advice.
Absolutely. Remember, learning a language is a journey, not a race. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to make progress.
Very well said. Thank you all for listening to Speak English Easy with Podcast today. We hope you enjoyed this conversation.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep believing in yourself. You can do it.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Have a great day.